Hi everyone, today I'm going to cover foundation basics in my elements of makeup. As promised, I am going to cover the foundation application and how do you find the perfect shade and the perfect type formula of the foundation for your liking. Okay, so let's get started. I would need three things here from my makeup box: the foundation and a primer, because whenever I go for a foundation application, I make sure that I prime my skin. An optional step, of course, is my MAC's Prep and Prime spray. I just love to spray it on because I think that it refreshes the skin instantly. Then I apply a primer. I have got two primers in my collection which I really enjoy because of the hydration feel that I get from Too Faced Hangover Primer and Makeup Forever's primer. So today I'm going to go for this primer. You can apply the primer with your fingers. You can apply the primer with a brush. This is my foundation brush from Makeup Forever. I've been using it for my primer and for my foundation application. So I'm just going to go with that one. No mirror required, of course, but still would be nice to keep a mirror handy. The primer that you want to use totally depends on your skin type. I have normal skin type and I really love something that has got some hydration intact in it. This coconut primer is really soothing to the skin, and even if you are feeling tired, exhausted, this will rejuvenate the skin. Three things to keep in mind when you are going for a foundation purchase: the right shade, the right type, and also the right formula. How much coverage do you want? When I go for a foundation purchase, I keep these three things in mind. The foundation shade has to be right. That is my first priority. Number two, the formula. I like, again, something which is not matte. I really choose something which can add some luminosity back to my skin. And I like light coverage which can be buildable if I want. I do not want to go for something which is very heavy because I like the skin-like feeling of the foundation. I'm pretty happy with Makeup Forever's Ultra HD foundations. I've been mixing and matching both the shades, which you can see. This one is a little bit light for my skin and this one is a little bit deep. So I just, after a couple of trial and error, I got the right mix of both the foundation. I'll show you how I go about that. This is the shade which is a little bit on the deeper side. If I match it with my skin tone, one pump of that, the second pump which is half a pump from this shade, and this one is clearly lighter than my skin tone. This is the mixture of both the foundation. Now I'm pretty sure that this would match my skin tone, but initially I didn't know, so I had to really mix and match. I really had to try a lot after I reached that point where I got that perfect match for my skin tone. If the foundation is very light, it will not brighten up the face. It will give you that grayish kind of shade which won't be very flattering on your skin. If it is on a deeper side, if it is way off the skin color, you would know. The best way to judge your foundation is to put it near the jawline and go on your neck area and let it dry for a couple of seconds, and you will see that it just vanishes. The main purpose of the foundation is to even out your skin tone. I would always want something which would give me that natural shine, glowy, healthy kind of shine. Also, I would like something which will even out, smooth out the whole surface area of my face. This is the mix of both. So if I want to show you which is deeper, I would have to just take the drop and show you on my jawline. Okay, so after a couple of seconds you will see this is going to be very orangey on my skin tone. Now if I have to go for only this shade, which is lighter than my skin tone. Look how lighter it goes. So this is just not my shade. If I go with this foundation all over my face, after a couple of seconds, I will totally look grayish. And that is just not the desired result of any foundation. So I want to mix and match both to find the perfect shade. If you do not want to go for two shades of foundation, totally understandable, totally fine. Find the right shade, and especially when you want to go for a foundation purchase, there are so many techniques that you can try. You can find the perfect match. There are apps of foundation application apps which you can totally check out. Also, try to apply the foundation first. Give it some time, and especially daylight is the best for that. And when you see that the foundation is completely invisible, that is the perfect foundation for your skin. You can totally choose to apply the foundation with the fingers. You can choose to apply the foundation with the makeup sponge. I prefer brush because I find it easy to clean, and it just gives me a very even and nice application. It also depends on the coverage. If I'm looking for a very thin layer of foundation, even if I go for something which is skin like, some days I really want a very thinner, like a BB cream or tinted moisturizer kind of application. In those days, I just mix my foundation with some moisturizer and put it on my face with the finger. Some days I really want heavy coverage, so for those days I really prefer my brush. Maybe I'll just double the amount of the foundation, and that way I just get a buildable coverage. But I go layer by layer, because if you just have too much on your face, it is hard to take it off. But if you have little application of the foundation, you can totally decide whether you want to go for a little bit more coverage or you are okay with it. Whenever I go for a drugstore foundation purchase, that time I just make sure that I stick to my skin tone first. Definitely I look forward to something which is not matte, because matte foundations are just not for me. Medium to buildable coverage in medium and warm tan kind of shade range. And also, if there is a special note for luminosity, I really love to check those foundations out. That's about it. This is my foundation application. Any makeup sponge to just, it's an extra step if you want to take, or if you just want to stick to your makeup brush. Make sure the edges are seamless and you cannot see it. The edges cannot be seen. The foundation has to be invisible. So that's the application I like when it comes to foundation. And on top of that, if you want the brightening, we have the concealer for that. So if you want to know how to brighten the under eye area or how to take care of the blemishes, go and check out the other video which I posted on concealer techniques. I'm sure you will find that helpful. So that is my everyday routine of foundation. If you have any other questions or if you have any other concerns about the foundation application, please leave a note on the comment section and I will try to answer them. That's all for now. We will catch up again with some other topic, and definitely you are most welcome to leave some of your favorite topics that you would want me to cover on this channel. So this is Soma saying bye to you, and now I'm just going to get started with other stuff that I would like to layer on my skin. I am pretty happy with the finish, and really it is a very fun foundation for me because I do not have to work very hard to give it a nice blend. It looks seamless, skin-like, and it just keeps the glow intact. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you find the right shade of foundation, and I hope you feel satisfied and comfortable after you apply your foundation. See you. Have a nice time.